I want you to tell voters why you are the one person on this stage that is most likely to beat Barack Obama.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'll say it again. You late for prayers. I've been fools in the head for talking nonsense. You heard what I said. I'm dominating, frustrating your mind, complicating the whole situation, moving side to side, shifting the old equation, a rubber station. You're buzzing, humming like an engine, repping like you're on a mission, ready to take off. The juice in, pre-coming, top gunning and banging and slanging like you're running with the door. You catch your horn to get warm like a tuxedo. You better keep up with the yo, your blood pumping, jumping jacks, lungs glowing like flames and stacks, thanks to the Mac. Anyways, that's how I roll. Welcome to the Nightly News. I'm your host, D-Lake for Prez. I'll take off all the offensive material I was wearing if you saw any of my previous reports. And if you're seeing me for the first time and you haven't seen any of my other previous reports, then maybe you're just coming on to YouTube or coming on to InfoWars or coming into puberty. I don't know. Let's go check out my Facebook page. Oh yeah, there's my daughter with her Hulk gloves and she looks really cool. And yeah, I post other people's InfoWars cool stuff. I like this girl right here. Okay, so she's really pretty and she's talking about the news and that makes her even more hot and because she's smart and everyone likes a really hot girl that's really smart as well. And she's not the only female contestant. But see, she's in a category of the female contestants if you read the rules at Infowars.com and you know what this contest is really all about. But maybe I had to get my feet wet too. Maybe D-Lake had to dip his feet in the water a little bit too because my first submission actually was all wrong. So anyways, before I got involved in the InfoWars reporter contest, not only did I have my own ill rap station with like over 30 songs and cool music videos that I edited on there, and posting just amazing stuff and cool links and InfoWars and just like amazing stuff all day on Facebook, and everyone loves that. I did a 24-hour post bomb for my company. That went over really well. We got a bunch of attention. It was just skyrocketing because that's how I like to do's it. And we also have to get to another person that thinks I just talk too much and I never cover all my talking points. And I'm not hitting all the talking points. Well, check this out. I got my pad. You saw me roll out into the streets of San Diego the other night. If you watched my lottery report. And if you saw my cat report, you know why I got the Friskies right here, the Fancy Feast is right here. If you watch any of my Photoshop and illusions, you know why I got dark glasses right here. If you watch the hoodie episode, you know why I'm wearing my hoodie right here. If you notice, I always got something cool playing in the background, and I try to set up my news station to be cool. I got a new mat right here. I think that's pretty fresh, you know. And what? You guys all seem to like Alex when he rants, but you don't want the new guy to do it. You're like, no, we need someone calm, cool, and collected that can just hold a microphone and look around at everybody and be like, yes, I'd like to know your opinion on the current thing. But then someone's going to be like, oh, Dave, I see you talking, but you're just talking. And how do you see me talking? You're a lip reader. Okay, so besides Ron Paul Post, which is an amazing website, and before we leave the, InfoWars Reporter Contest. Wait, how did this get on to, wait, this is at the top of Ron Paul Post, my reporter contest? Oh, alright, well, are you kidding me? Oh, I'm back in the top scroll at the Ron Paul Post contest because apparently they know what's going on in InfoWars, and Info knows what's going on with Ron Paul Post, and they know D-Lake knows what's going on in the world. I posted what InfoWars themselves were saying, which is Truth Reporters continue contest submissions at Infowars.com, and I'm like, check me out, yo, I'm at the top of the page. Really? You're not at the top of the page, D-Lake. Why do you keep telling us lies? Why do you lie to us? Where's your talking points? Where's your teleprompter and all this? Look, this guy's got his slates. He knows what he's doing. His first 7 seconds look great.
Annual Elote Luchador run. A 5K run here in Tulsa.
See, I didn't get it the first time I watched it. He's all, hi, Alex. And I'm all, look, you can't just talk to Alex. You got to talk to everybody. But then as I watched the whole thing all the way through, which before you comment, like or dislike, I suggest you watch a video all the way through. So instead of just thinking I'm rambling at the beginning, I get to my amazing points at the end and everyone goes, wow, he's a pretty smart guy. And I like the way he ties in the videos and he clicks around to all his websites and he's got his news station set up and it's just cool, man. Yeah, well, I'm here to bring you the coolness so that you're like, hey, he's cool, I'll listen to him. And then I start dropping all this knowledge on you and you're like, whoa. Okay? That's what we're going here for. Okay? Maybe I'm not the best orator or Oreo eater. Okay? But I'll tell you what, And maybe I'm not Brad Pitt and I'm not the most handsomest guy. I mean, this guy is an attractive black man. And he's got a really nice voice. So maybe this is my Apollo Creed that I'm looking for. And this guy's pretty good. I mean, the one thing I'm going to say about this guy is I think he's going to bike across America. And when I first started putting up my videos, this is the guy I was most worried about because he's really prolific. This guy set up his news station really tight. And I like his voice too. I mean, I thought maybe he read a little bit too much, but who am I to say? I think he did a great job. Oh, alright. Well, Christine wants to play this song. Okay, Douglas Piper's got his slate. I mean, he did everything. Look at that. He's from Illinois. Hey, where's this guy from? Illinois. Here's why I'm looking for competition. Because competition is a sin, and David Rockefeller thinks he knows everything about the world, and someone like D. Lake Perez can't just get on. Well, I'll tell you what, I couldn't have started 20 years ago putting on a really nice collared shirt with a tie and getting really good at reading something far away from me when I don't even have very good vision. You know? I mean, let me put on my Google glasses. Tap in. iPhone access. Can we go to YouTube, please? Okay. That worked. These glasses work great. Did you see my report about Photoshop and how I demanded all real documents and I demanded that all lawyers stand up to demand real documents? Did you see that one? I got me some haters though, and I like it. At first, like the first person that disliked, the first ever, and if you go back and watch my thing, I'm like, I got my first dislike. And I did, and I was like, oh my god, people, I respect ego, But I'll tell you guys what. Since you want to see so bad, since you're so concerned about my skills. Oh! Welcome to the InfoWars Nightly News. I'm your host, D. Lake. Let's take a look at the fall of Sarkozy. What's going on? Oh wait, question mark. The fall of Sarkozy? He's about to pick his nose. We can't say that on the news. Secret Service agents, if you watch Douglas's news submission, then you know something about what's going on with that. They're like this kind of medium build, but he had big biceps. Guy I saw today at 7-Eleven at the coffee stand, and he was grabbing 3 Stokes. I was grabbing like a creamer. Well, I was grabbing a Stoke too, but I only had 1. But he was grabbing like 3 and putting a couple more in his pocket, and I was like, dang, dog, you really like those Stokes. He's like, yeah, it says, oh, well, limit 2 per day, but if you have 3, it's really good. Can I report on that on the nightly news? I ran into a guy that drinks 3 Stokes a day. Does that make the news for you, or does it have to fall into a category of something on the Drudge Report? Because they're some kind of ultimate masters of basically just grabbing everything out of thin air, or well, not thin air, but you know, hey, look at me on the Drudge Report, CNN, whoop, Politico, whoop, InfoWars, whoop. I'm just snatching and grabbing like a big octopus, and I make it look simple and clean, and people have gotten used to just coming here and just going, what's the headline of the day? It's kind of like an old school newspaper that used to come like 25 times a day to your front doorstep, and you'd look it up, you pick it up like this and be like, oh, the fall of Sarkozy. But now you just look it up on your computer and the Drudge Report knows what they're doing, so, you know, props to them. But I mean, don't act like I can't cover the news if I don't just go out and octopus all this shit. And then when it comes time to report the news, it should be about some kind of discernment and some kind of taking the report and taking the study and the gather of the information, bringing it before you, not reading certain things that you think might just sound retarded and offensive, and then following a program of the following. When you go to put together a full report, you kind of want to have a starting and an ending, like you're writing an essay. And in the middle, it might sound like rambling, but it all sort of stacks up like a ladder to the end. And when you can do that, just talk, cover the news, not worry about how you look, not worry about how you sound, just get out there and fight for liberty. This is a war for your mind, and I'm sick and tired of people that post on YouTube, and they're like, where's your talking points? And you just sound like you're rambling. Well, maybe I am, but all the thoughts are coming to me in this big, massive, conscious wave that I'm trying to interpret to you in this war. So get on the